YouTube, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I really be slacking with the posting, but y'all just gonna get these videos when y'all get these videos, and yeah. So today I'm about to do a story time for you guys about something that happened to me yesterday, because I just feel like I need to get off my chest. It was really wild, and if y'all hear like pig noises, don't be alarmed, because my dog he's kind of fat, so he be making some weird ass noises. Okay, so a little twist to this story time. This is about to be a high story time because I'm off today, and that's just what I do. So we are, and don't mind me, y'all, I got my house lighter because I don't know where mine is, but we about to get into the story. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Erykah Badu right now, staging it up. We gotta cleanse my spirit after that massage. Okay, y'all, so I went on Groupon and booked me a little massage. Or so I thought. So the massage on Groupon was like a 60-minute deep tissue massage, right? I'm like, bet, because my back be killing me, because I'm a nail tech. I just be sitting there all day, you know, working with my clients. I'm sitting, I'm slouching, I'm looking down, my neck, my back ache when I'm done. So I booked this massage like the day before the actual massage. First of all, I booked it for 10 a.m. This man gonna call me like, excuse me, I see that you booked a 10 a.m. massage. And I'm like, yeah. He like, well, I don't have a 10 a.m. slot. What you mean you don't have the slot? Nigga, I booked the slot. It was online. So he's like, well, trying to act like he has all these clients. He's like, well, I have a client at such and such time and da-da-da-da. I don't know if I'm gonna be done. I don't know if I'm gonna be done with, you know, this client by the time, so can you just come in at 2? Nigga, we went from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. 2:15, I mean. So I get there at 2:15. The area was very sketch. Like, it was in a hair salon. Like, and not to be racist, but it was in one of those little white hair salons where it's like hair salon, nails, massage room in the back. It's like hella shit going on in there. And I'm like, y'all got a one-stop shop. I see what y'all trying to do. But the vision wasn't executed the way that, you know, it should have been. So it was just very like cringeworthy in there, I would say. Like, I'm gonna insert videos because when I was walking out, I had to take a video for y'all. This shit not lit. I look dumb. So I get in there. He made me fill out some forms, you know. I'm like, all right, this is regular. I didn't had a couple massages done before, but never a deep tissue massage, just a Swedish massage. So filling out the forms. This form sheet is long as a bitch. I'm like, how much do you need to know? Asking about my mom, my dad. I'm like, damn, this 23andMe? Like, you trying to figure out my heritage, my ethnicity? Like, what? Okay. So we done with the forms. Take me back to the room. First of all, y'all, I'm walking back there with him. And it's very cramped. Like, it's a nail tech. Say, like, this is the nail tech area. The massage room, I had to literally like squeeze in between the wall and her back of her chair. I'm like, excuse me. Okay, y'all, so that's the nail tech's chair right there. She was like up in the corner doing toes, and she had gotten up at this point. I was leaving. So before I had to squeeze past her, but this is like a little brief view of the back area that the, you know, massage room was in. And I didn't get much of the actual salon like I thought I did, but you can see a little bit. It's like caution tape on the, I don't know, y'all. Get to the massage room, which was like, it was in like a storage, it looked like a storage room, like a room that people don't normally use for clients. I get in there, there's a sheet hanging up on the wall, like over a door that leads to outside, y'all. It's like he stapled the sheet, so it was like, it looked like wallpaper, but it was not. Like, you could tell, it was stapled crooked. I said, okay, so then it's just shit everywhere. Like, it's hella books, like hella certificates on the wall, you know, like, I guess for him. Over the phone, he sounded like a, you know, those modern white guys, like, oh yeah, fashion. So I was like, oh, he gonna be cool. Like, I get there, this nigga looks like Peter Griffin. I'm like, okay, y'all, I'm trying not to get discouraged. I'm trying not to leave the place, you know, because he seems nice. He's talking my head off at this point. I'm like, okay. He's asking me to do all these exercises, y'all. I'm going to show y'all. I get in there. He's like, so what's been bothering you? I'm like, my lower back, my back. This man is like, okay, we stand there and do exercises like for like 15 minutes. He's like, now lift this arm and put his back as far back as you can and do this arm and da-da-da-da. And then he had me turning. He had me touching my toes.
Work your whole bicuspid area, your whole bilaterals and bisexuals.
I felt like I was about to audition for like some porn or something. I don't know. Like, I'm like, why am I having to touch my toes and do this and do that? But I'm like, okay, I never got a deep tissue massage. Maybe he really trying to like help me out because I've been having pain. So I'm like, I get on the table. Actually, no, let me not even get to that part yet. So he leaves out the room. He's like, I'm gonna let you change, you know, get under the covers for the massage. You know, take off what you're comfortable taking off. Knowing me, it's like, it's a massage, like it's a professional thing. I don't care if I'm naked under the sheet. Like, I need you to massage me, like get in the crevices and the creases. Like, so I'm getting dressed, I'm like butt ass naked, and you know they usually knock on the door like, hey, are you ready? I'm literally about to put one foot under the cover. This nigga comes in the room, he's like,
oh, I'm sorry, like,
First of all, I don't like how long it took you to close the door when you realized I was butt ass naked. Like,
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
It took a little long for it to register. Too long, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you was trying to take a look. I don't like that. So I'm under the covers. I'm like, I'm ready. I literally said it like that. Like, I'm ready, nigga. Like, come on. I'm ready to go. I'm ready. Nigga, I'm ready to go. So he starts the massage, and I realized, I'm like, maybe this is just the beginning. He starts off, and he's rubbing on my skin with like dry ass hands. And at this point, when I walked in, I noticed it was hella bottles of lotion, like oils. He had a little thing around his waist with the lotion on the side, like a little, you know, squirt. This nigga ain't put near drop of oil on his hand before he started my massage. And I don't know if y'all know, but like, when someone's hands is dry and they rubbing on you, it's not a comfortable feeling. It felt like he was just pulling my skin off my bone. Like, why is this massage so unseasoned? Not to say white people are unseasoned, but that was the most unseasoned, unreasonable. So he gets the massage of me. I'm like, okay, some of the things he was doing were very weird and it hurt. Like, he pushed my head like this, as far as it could go, like, and held it for like 30 seconds on each side. And he kept doing shit like that. I'm like, okay, maybe this is gonna stretch me out, you know. I don't know what deep tissue was like. I don't fucking know. I thought it was a tissue, not the, you about to break my neck. Like, this is a flexibility challenge or something. So, y'all, this story, I'm trying not to make it long, but it was just a lot to it. Like, so, I'm trying to think what was next. Okay, this nigga gets to my back. He was like, first of all, he put on freaking icy hot on my back. I've never had someone do that shit to me or do that in a massage. I've never seen that. He literally put it on like this. Keep in mind, this is the only liquid that this massage has had this whole time. Buster, I'm doing a story time. He got an attitude, y'all. Like, I wish y'all could see his face. He looks, he's like a human. But he puts it on, and I guess it's super strong. So when he's massaging me, he's like, it's so strong. He literally said that. He was like, it's so strong.
Good.
I'm like, okay, you're acting like you've never done this before. Like, this whole massage, he acted like he never done it before. Like, so he's coughing like shit. He's like, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Like, nigga, it's Corona. You back there possibly coughing on my back. So, keep in mind, oh yeah, I didn't tell y'all. In the room was like 50 degrees. Like, I lied to you not. I was freezing. Under that thin ass sheet, I was freezing. And he just put icy hot on my back. Then you know what he did? He took a cold rag and wiped my back off, wiped the excess icy hot off my back with a cold ass rag in this cold ass room, and took the sheet off of me. I'm freezing. My nipples can damn near poke through this table right now. I'm so cold. Like, I really want to show y'all this nigga. Like, he's geeking right now. So, I'm like, okay. He gets to the butt part, the glutes. Come here, because you get on my nerves. Over here trying to get attention. Okay. So, he gets to my butt part. He's like, I'm about to do some work. Oh, yeah. And this whole time he's massaging me, y'all, he didn't shut up one fucking time. Like, the entire time he's talking. He's telling me what he's doing next. He's telling me, he's like, okay, so we're about to do some glute work. Hopefully that'll help with your lower back area. So, he gets to my butt cheek, y'all. It's over the top of the cover. Like, he does it over, like, I'm under the cover. He's over top. He was like, wow. I'm like, what you mean? Like, I didn't say nothing. I'm like, what does he mean? Wow. He didn't further explain why he said, wow. You know how you be like, wow, you're so tight. Like, your butt cheeks are so tense or whatever. Like, he's just like, wow.
Damn, nigga, what you doing out here with all this ass? Double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon, hella ass. The sun is still out, my nigga. And it was just...
And this was, you could tell, like, a lot of old white women come to this salon. So I'm guessing he's like, shorty got ass. Cause I mean, I do, but what about the professionalism? That shit just went out the window. I don't know, y'all, if that's what he meant, but it made me feel like that's what he meant. Cause when he started massaging it, he's like, wow. So after that, I'm just really uncomfortable. I'm like, I'm gonna just wait till shit over. Then this shit got 20 times worse, y'all. 25 times worse. He's like, okay, I'm about to try something new for your point, for you, like, for your back. And I'm like, new? Like, it's something like you've never done before? He's like, no, I've never done it before. Why with me? Why am I the trial, the test dummy? Like, so this nigga gets on the table. Y'all gonna think I'm fucking lying, bro. I swear to God right now, like, on my life. This nigga got on the table, like, and sits on my legs. Keep in mind, this nigga looks like Peter Griffin. Same size. Like, He's sitting on my legs at this point. He's like, can you put your bra on for me? You know, I'm laying on my stomach at this point on the table, like laying down, like trying to relax. I'm like, this nigga's like, can you put your bra on for me? And, you know, like hook it and everything. Like put it on while you're laying down under the covers. Nigga, why? It's a massage. Like, I'm literally, y'all, and I have not, like, my boobs are kind of big. So it's hard. I'm laying on my stomach, trying to put this bra on. I'm trying to hook it like this, laying down. It took me a little minute. But when I finally got on, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what is about to happen? Why do I have my bra on but no underwear? Like, what? Shut up. So, y'all, next thing that happened, this nigga sitting on my legs still. I'm laying down. He pulls my arms, both of them back. So, instead of me laying face down on the table like this, I'm like, he's pulling this shit out of my back. Like, I'm literally like, y'all ever seen the front of a ship and it had like the woman on it? She's like, that was me, like shit. And he did it for like a little minute. He did it twice. I was like, in my head, internally screaming, like, this shit hurt, nigga. He's like, I'm not hurting you, am I? Knowing me, sometimes y'all in uncomfortable situations, I don't know how to say something. But he was like, I'm not hurting you, am I? And I'm like, no. In my head, I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? What's going on in here? Like, I'm ready to go. I'm like, Jesus, please don't let no weird ass shit happen, y'all. Like, so after that, he's like, okay, come here. He's such a baby, yo. Like, he just need to be touched at all times. So at this point, oh my God, I didn't put my blunt down. I forgot. I'm already high. I didn't forgot to smoke. That's how high I be off of nothing. My tolerance is so low. So after this, he like, okay, you could go get dressed. I mean, you can get dressed. I'm gonna step out. Like, it's over. We're gonna have a little chat, you know, to talk about the things I think we need to do to help your back, da 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 da. So he comes back in after I'm dressed. He waited this time, thank God. And before, he was like, just take your time, you know. And like when I'm getting dressed to leave, he's like, just take your time, because he said I need to go use the little therapist room. I'm like, I mean, not therapist, little, was it therapist? Yeah, because massage therapist. I'm sorry, y'all. So I'm like, okay. That nigga probably was in there doing, I don't even want to think about it. I'm just thinking about all the lotion that was in the room and how he didn't use any. But I'm like, you have so many bottles of lotion and oils, and like, what are they used for then? I'm sorry, y'all. My mind is just, it just goes to that. You know, like any regular person is going to think that. So I'm dressed. He comes back in the room. He's like, so what we need to talk about is you scheduling your next appointment. Like, this nigga jumped straight into it. And he was like, and for this icy hot, you know, if you liked it, this is my first time using it on someone. I'm like, he was like, if you liked it, you could get it from CVS, da 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 da. He talked so much. He was naming all the places I could get it, like literally health benefits, ingredients. Like, goddamn, nigga, I don't care. I know what icy hot is. I know where to get it from. Stop talking to me. I'm ready to go. This nigga's like, so what would you like to schedule your next appointment for? And I'm like, I didn't even, that thought never crossed my mind. It never did. Like, so he's like, I'm like, oh, I'm lying like shit at this point, because I'm like trying to get the fuck out of here. He's like, so how's next week? And I'm like, I'm sorry, like I'm just here visiting my family. Like I don't actually live in Maryland, so but thank you so much. Like it was a great massage. I don't know why I said that. I'm gonna ask, because I went right on Groupon right after and gave him like a 1-star rating and was typing out all what the fuck was wrong and da-da-da-da-da. I did go back and type. I had to say what happened, what was wrong. I had to warn people. I had to warn y'all because like, y'all, it was such an interesting experience. Like, he was so upset, like, when I told him I wasn't booking. Like, you could see it all over his face. Like, even though he had his mask up to here. The nigga had a mask on, like, I'm like, dang, he was not playing with the Rona. Nigga wasn't playing. But, oh my God, I forgot another part of the fucking story. Okay, I'm not sure about this part. But I don't know if it was because I was high and I was like, okay, this is what's going on, or if I really was like, this shit really was happening. So he was massaging me, and I think he was like on this side. Like, I don't think he was on my glutes, but he was on my side. I just felt like, he was massaging me like this. Then I felt something else, like on my arm.
Oh! Ew! What the f?
I'm gonna just end the video there because I'm just getting so uncomfortable talking about it. Y'all, thank you for watching. Be careful with Groupon. And I checked the Groupon ratings on this nigga too, and he had 5 stars. But then I looked closer, you know how you just look at something, you see 5 stars, you're like, oh. I looked at it and it said 1 rating. It was probably him. I definitely think it was him. It was him. It was him. But y'all, bye. Hope y'all like this video. Please subscribe, and I'm high as hell, y'all. Don't judge me, because look how much of the J is left. I do this all the time. My mouth dry as shit, y'all. But bye.